Well, hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and oh, what do we have here? Yes, this is the Boeing 777-300ER released by PMDG and MSFS. Now, I know you're saying, why in the world are you late? Okay, so, to be transparent with you, recording videos, I've been trying to record videos over the past few days. I did PMDG 777-300ER flight, but that failed because I had something the next day which overlapped my arrival time. The second, I recorded another video for the Turkish Airlines Freedom flight that I was about to do, but the inbuilt hasn't fixed the WASM crashes yet, and I've just been plagued from glitch after glitch. So we're gonna do a flight, well, with a stable and beautiful aircraft. Actually, I think it's an A380 there. Oh my god! All right, but anyway, we're here sat at Terminal 1 at Ninoy Aquino International Airport, my home airport in the Philippines, Manila, for our 13-hour journey crossing the Pacific towards Los Angeles as Philippine Airlines Flight 102. So let's hop into the cockpit and set up the aircraft. And actually, I have some more things to talk about as we set up the aircraft. So let's hop in. Let's set up the aircraft and take a look. Welcome to the 777-300ER. So this is the first time I'm showcasing a Boeing aircraft in my channel. So we have the nav lights, logo lights on. The ADIRU is already turned on. We just don't mind that. Hydraulics, yeah, they're off. Cross-feed valves off. Oh, let's get the dome lights here actually. There we go. So we can see a bit better. Packs are on. The APU is already running, which is good. Okay, so we'll flick these to QNH really quick. Oh, okay, that's synced. Okay, and I'm gonna double check really quick if my credentials on the PMDG tablet are saved, which are not. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I just put in my SimBrief alias so we can import the flight plan. Oh god, okay, the VFB is a bit glitchy. Let's go ahead and set to QNH. QNH 1011. So QNH 1011. Pop into the FMC here. Actually, no, we're gonna immediately do a checklist here. This is something that I'm very familiar with because this aircraft I'm very familiar with is because I've flown it many times when PMDG was still famous in their with their P3D product lineup, and I've flown their 74s, their 73s, and the 777s. The 73 I have in MSFS, but only in the 2020 version. And I'm still waiting for full compatibility on that. I'm not taking any risks. So, pre-flight check. So, oxygen. Go over here. It's working. Flight instruments, heading and altimeter. Yeah, that's good. Parking brake. We'll set that now. So you hold on the brakes and... Oh, sorry. Holding on the brakes is for releasing. But yeah. All right. Pre-flight check is already complete. Okay, we'll do the before start checklist later. But for now, let's go into our pause init. Align the IRS. There we go. Our displays come alive. Okay, so since I linked it to SimBrief, we're gonna go ahead and do route request, SimBrief route. Then we can easily set the payload and fuel. So set payload, and then set the fuel. Nice. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and select the route. Then the sim will freeze for a bit. Yep, there. and it still says route requesting, so it's just inputting the route there. Route request sent. Heard that beep, and then we'll go ahead and load it up. Nice. Okay, so it has the wind data and the descent forecast, which it's not really accurate because it's from SimBrief. It's the sim froze again. Okay. All right. I had a brief panic for a moment. So we're gonna type in PAL 102. That's the identifier for Philippine Airlines. For runway today, if we can, I think we can view our OFP here. Yeah, here. All right, that's good. Runway 24 for departure. So we're gonna choose runway 24, and then on the Jomalig to Papa departure. So Jomalig, so that takes us up north of Manila. Northeast, yeah. What else do I need to do? InterRef. So 50310. See if it actually got this from SimBrief, and yeah, it's all there. Zero fuel weight. I'll just double click on that, and then we'll go ahead and activate this. Takeoff data. So we'll go over here, go to performance tool, import from the OFP, then 24 we'll select, import again, and import from aircraft. Yeah. Then we'll import the weather, calculate. So we got flaps 5 for departure with a thrust rating of, okay, if we're doing full takeoff, toga, 39 on the thrust, that's 39. Center of gravity for 25%, so 5.50. That gives us the trim of 5.5, yeah. 0. Gross weight. I think this is because this is in pounds. I'm not entirely sure. Let's go here. Let's see here. Simulation. I think it's here. Or is it in displays? Displays. Yeah, it's in pounds. Okay. So 321.6. Yep. Sorry, takeoff. Gross weight. We'll just plot it in there. V1, that gives us V1 173, VR 181, V2 186. So we are fairly heavy today. 170, 181. No, not 121. 186. Fully verified? Yeah, good. We'll go over here to route data, and then we'll load in the wind data legs here. There we go. Next up, we have to verify our step climbs actually. So even though we know that SimBrief automatically imported these, it's good to double check if some of the step climbs are missed. So we are looking for Old up flight level 330. Okay, so yeah, so flight level 330. Put in a step climb there. Next we have 42 north 17 east at flight level 350. 42 north 170 east, which is this. Okay. Next it's 42 north 15 west at flight level 370. 42 north 15. Okay, so yeah, flight level 370. Right, everything is good to go. We are looking good. we'll go ahead and set up the MCP now. The V2 speed will be here, 186. The runway heading, we'll just eyeball it. So runway heading is around here. Then we'll automatically set our altitude to our cruising at level, which is 31,000 feet first. And we'll tune to Unicom. Alright, nice. Flick these on, the flight directors, RM, LNAV, and VNAV. And we are set. So actually, we can actually start pushing here. Gonna go ahead and squawk 2000. And FS actions, ground connections. Oh yeah. Alright, so this is a nifty feature. GSX decided to partially integrate with PMDG. So when you click on prepare for pushback and departure, it automatically removes all of the service vehicles, because in the transit state, the transit panel state, the cold and dark, the service vehicles are attached to the aircraft. The only thing that's not yet removed is the wheel chocks, so we'll go ahead and remove those now. The doors close, except for the except for two left. Go ahead and select Philippine Airlines now. Close all. And we'll go ahead and do the you know, scan the overhead, prepare for pushback. Turn on the fuel pumps now here.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Hello. Very enthusiastic. Alright, let's do the before start checklist. Flight deck door. Yeah, let's just assume it's closed and locked. MCP, so V2 186, track heading 241 and 30 flight 310 selected. Takeoff speeds. Set.
Departure checks completed.
Again, go to it. V1 173, VR 181, V2 186. CD pre-flight is completed. The trim set to 0.0 units. We'll just leave it like that, actually. And then the taxi and takeoff briefing. So we'll go over here to our charts. Departure, airport. Takes a bit of a while. Airport.
Locking gear.
538 command pushing for that.
And okay, so we can see ourselves here. So the plan for this, I think we're gonna go nose right tail to the left, and then oh, actually that's not a good idea actually.
Manila traffic auxiliary Cebu 553 may
Oh,
have
I think I know there's a way here. So Golf 8 Whiskey onto Charlie, cross runway 31 and Hotel 1 runway 24. Okay, just don't mind the Filipinos here. They're very weird at night. Goes right to the left.
Release parking brakes, please.
Okay, hold the brakes to release.
It's commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Okay. Before start checklist completed. Okay. Time now is 12 o'clock. Local time. Oh, what's going on? Okay, I think I have to make a call now. Hello, traffic Philippine 102 heavy pushing back from Bay 29, Terminal 1, Manila. Okay, so for engine start, we have to flick the left and right electricals until those fault lights disappear, then you can do the rest. And start with engine 2. We have the engine page here, and then we can already introduce fuel. Why? Because the 777 the 777 series has auto start. I'm not entirely, but I know specifically the 300ER has auto start. Not sure for the rest of the 777 variant, but it's pretty sure, yeah, they have auto start. So that's okay. Did not know you can do that. Yeah, okay, so don't panic if you see the logo lights go on and off. It's a weird glitch in MSFS2024. Hopefully they can address it soon.
Please set parking brakes.
Parking brake set.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Engine 2 is available. Engine number 1 start. Okay, we'll confirm with the ground crew that
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start.
Starts.
You can disconnect.
Okay, engine number 1 is just starting now. Nice.
Then left on Charlie to holding point.
Unlocking gear.
Alright, engine number 1 is still spooling up here.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Bye-bye.
Left is clear, right is clear.
Alright, engine number 2 is available already. Okay, let's go ahead and arm the speed brakes. Flaps 5 set. APU off. Okay, now we could do the before taxi checklist. Anti-ice is not required. The recall shows nothing. Checked. Auto brake, RTO. Flight control check. Okay, so for this, go to the flight control page here. Gonna get my joystick. Excuse me. Alright, let's do full left, full right, neutral, full left, sorry, full down, full up, neutral, full left, full right, neutral. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and get our trim set here. So we're aiming for 5.5. Alright. We'll go back to our checklist here. And the ground equipment is already cleared. So before taxi checklist is completed. The before takeoff checklist is also completed as well. Alright, so from our taxi briefing, we'll take a right here, next right here, and over to Charlie, cross runway 31, and then Hotel 1, runway 24. Low traffic Philippine 102 heavy taxiing to Hotel 1 runway 24 via Charlie, crossing runway 31 and Hotel 1 Manila. Okay, so the next right here, runway turn off lights and taxi lights on, turn off the dome lights. Okay, now let's give it some juice. Release the parking brake. Oh, I forgot. We need to set up our radar. So VR1, I'll have the weather radar. The first officer can have the terrain radar. Add a bit more power there. while I'm taxiing, I'm gonna talk some stuff here because it's a fairly quick taxi, but yeah. So actually, well, before recording this flight, as you probably all know, the FS Labs A321neo was released, and if you're wondering if I got it, yes, I dropped $70, so I'm $70 lighter for an Airbus. Oh, the cabin's ready. Alright. Thank you. So, I actually had some experience with FS Labs. I had like a friend over in my house. Wait, no, I went to his house and I took the FS Labs for a spin. I was like in love with it when it was still in P3D, and when it eventually came to MSFS, I was contemplating on it because for $70 I could buy the entire Phoenix package for a little more. That includes the A319, A320, and A321. But the A321neo, the one thing that made it so attractive to me from FS Labs was their systems. It's super advanced, and recently I finished my Airbus A320 training. It's like a summer program for 13 to 17-year-olds, and helps you learn the systems and how to fly the A320 using their simulators. And gave me a whole new appreciation for Airbus systems. We'll turn on the show lights here so that we can let everyone know we're crossing. Huh. It's like no one here. Except for one here. I see you. So yeah, I've been trying to record videos with the FS Labs, but I forgot how CPU intensive the FS Labs is because of their system. So yeah. I don't think I'll be releasing an FS Labs video anytime soon before I get like a new PC, probably. Apart from being really CPU intensive, I have very slow memory. That's why I guess that's one of the reasons why the CPU usage is so high. And when it's very high, the audio starts to act very weirdly, which is not really suitable for recording. So yeah, there's just a Boo Pacific here. He's like lining up. He's lined up and waiting.
Manila traffic Cebu 997. At Bay 125 will be commencing push and start for runway 2 start. Manila traffic. Probably 3 now.
Philippine 102 Heavy will be landing up runway 24 behind the departing Cebu Pacific A320 Manila. Okay. Hang on. He's not yet departed. I crossed the thing, I think. No. Alright. Go ahead and line up now. traffic? Yeah, don't worry, that's acknowledged. Okay, so landing lights on, taxi lights off, strobe lights on. Go. Runway 24 verified. And we have flaps 5 out. There's an A380 here. I don't think Manila is suited for A380s. Okay, we'll just hold here. Firing brake on. Just waiting for the Cebu Pacific to clear out of its way. Where is it going to? I'm gonna check that. Okay. Okay, no. it's not updated on Elevatex. Let's go on VATSPY. Where's he going? He has no flight plan. I have no idea where this guy is going.
Philippine Airport passing 3,500 to get level 270 via Pata departure.
Ah, he's using a Pata 2 Papa, so that's going here, going south. We're going north, alright, so that's fine, alright. Low traffic, Philippine 102, heavy taking off runway 24, Jomalig 2 Papa departure, Manila. Alright. We're going. Release the brakes. Time 12:13 a.m. Give me 50%. Reject. Okay. Sorry, it's an Airbus. Forgot it's an Airbus. 50 something percent. Thrust stable. Toga. Forgot it's not an Airbus. They don't arm the spoilers. Alright, we got 80 knots. V1, rotate. Careful, careful. Alright. I already tail strike this plane once, alright? I'm not gonna tail strike it again. Positive rate, gears up. Whoa, what was that lag? LNAV.
Manila traffic, Cebu 997, Shadow 13. Will be taxiing to November. Left on charge.
Alright, first climb. I forgot, it's not an Airbus. Climb. Just the throttle's just throttling back now to climb power. Okay, we'll take flaps 1 now. Oh, this plane's nose wants to climb up. I'm gonna trim it a bit. There you go. Okay. Alright, flaps up. I said flaps up. What? Alright, autopilot on 1 engaged. Flaps up. Okay, I don't know why my keyboard stopped working for a moment. Right. Our traffic, Philippine 102 heavy climbing through 4,000 for flight 310 Manila. Okay, that's our last call already. We'll turn off the runway turn-off lights already. Let's climb out of Manila. Beautiful. Man, this plane is climbing actually, even though we're a bit heavy. Still keeping up. But it's gonna start struggling a bit when we pass like maybe 23,000 feet. Okay, I don't think we need the logo lights now. We'll just turn those off. Also, props to PMDG, like reworking the sounds and everything. I noticed that the sounds on the 777, they sound a lot different in a good way. Is there a hot mic? No, okay. You can see on my taskbar already that there's a FS Labs control center. Yeah, that's how you know I have the plane. And also here. I don't know what's this used for. Oh, never mind. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at that. Gonna take a look at that later. Climbing through 8,000. Alright, 9,000, 1,000 feet to go till 10,000. Looking really, really good. Alright, just about to hit 10,000. Okay, nice. Landing lights off. Seatbelt signs to auto. Checklist. After takeoff checklist, landing gear is up, flaps are up. After takeoff checklist completed. Okay. Now, our estimated arrival time into Los Angeles is 4:52 Zulu. So if I'm gonna convert that into Manila time, 4 plus 8, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll be landing at lunchtime, 12:02, and in Los Angeles time, it would be around, stand by on that, 4:52 a.m. Zulu to Los Angeles time. It will be 9:52 p.m. when we land there. So it's a 16-hour difference, if I did my maths correct. Whatever, I'll just put the asterisk there. Passing through transition level now. Okay. Oh yeah, alright, because it's synced. Okay, well then, you know how this video goes now. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep peacefully. Well, I'm gonna disconnect from VATSIM, of course, just in case if Oceanic goes online, which is really, really dumb. So I'll see you guys in when we start planning out our descent, and enjoy the cinematics as we power through Los Angeles. So enjoy the rest of the flight. Well, good evening from the flight deck, or should I say good afternoon, because it's right now 12 o'clock in my time, Manila time, and we are actually over the coastline of California, heading towards. Actually, no, scrap that. We are over near the south of San Jose, somewhere over the south of San Jose, California, and we are about to start our descent in 92 nautical miles, so roughly around 10 minutes. So I already inputted the flight plan here because ATC actually came online, SoCal Approach, and they put up the ATIS, and they were using runway 25 left and 24 right, I think. And so I decided to, yeah, I inputted the arrival already. So we're using runway 25 left for arrival, and we are using one of the greatest named stars in the US, the Iron Man 2 arrival. And so if we take a look here, if we go over to the plan page, you can see that over at Gado, we have to vector ourselves to gate. And according to the chart for the ILS, at gate we have to be at 5,000. So 5,000 to capture the localizer. So that's duly noted. So let's start inputting the necessary things that we need to put in for our arrival. We'll do FAPS 30, 14 VREF plus 5, so 145. What was that? Okay, anyway. Next up, our minimums. So you can, there's a bit of turbulence there. But so if you go over here, because when you're inputting the minimums, it takes a long time to input it using this knob, and it's a bit annoying. So what you need to do, go over here to EFIS control. Oh wait, I'll do it again. So go over here to menu, EFIS control, go over to EFIS, then you can simply type in your minimums. So the minimums for ILS 25 left is 304. There you go. Now you can turn that off. And that's about it. We're gonna start our descent soon. I'm gonna select now the first altitude, constraint, which is we have to be at 260 above, so 260 selected. Well, and I think we can start doing the descent checklist before we start our descent, so we have no issues or any, like, we don't have to be so stressed about it. Recall checked. Notes, I don't know what that is. I think I'm determining that's like checking our gate, so I'll do that now. Let's go over here. Okay, so they are using 206 in this terminal here. So 206, auto brake, set that to 1. We want to vacate as late as possible, actually. Yeah, preferably at Lima. So auto brake 1 will do. Landing data, VREF is 140 plus VREF plus 5, so 145. Minimums is 3. Why is it on radio? I just realized that, yeah, it's weirdly on radio. Want to use Barrow. Okay. Minimums 304 barrows set. Checked. Approach briefing. Okay, so I already have briefed you on the approach already. We're going to be using ILS 25 left via the Ironman 2 arrival, and the weather there is 260 at 8, so it's not that windy. 18 degrees Celsius. With the altimeter 299 or 8, so we can actually pre-select that over here. 299 8. There you go. So you can, it's pre-selected there. So when I click on standard, when I switch it to altimeter already, it will automatically transfer to 299 or 8. Overcast at 1000 at, I think that was 1,300, and visibility is 10 statute miles. So I'm guessing it's a bit foggy at Los Angeles. So approach briefing is already completed. So the descent checklist is complete. Now we just have to wait until we start descending. Don't have to click anything. The Boeing autopilot will do everything for us. You normally want to stay and click on the altitude and push the altitude button, because the Airbus does that. It requires you to do that, to select your altitude and then click and then push the altitude knob and then to select descent. But we don't have to do that. So yeah. So I just have to wait for the plane to start descending, and we can configure the plane for arrival soon. Okay, we're descending through 10,500 now. I'm gonna turn on the seatbelt signs now. Landing lights can come on, and the logo lights will go on as well, so everyone can see us now. Nice. So we are just crossing the waypoint at Based, and I'm gonna remove this speed brakes now. Now, to be honest, I'm not really sure what you say when you land in the air, when you land in the 777, because normally in Airbus you have these callouts like spoilers, reverse green diesel, but in the Boeing it's different, I think, unless it's the same. But yeah. Once again, I'm not really familiar with the procedures. As we briefed from earlier while reading the METAR, overcast at 1,300, so it is very, very cloudy. The approach checklist, the only item is the altimeters, so normal. The checklist complete. Alright, cabin is ready, that's good. Trying to maintain 240 knots. If we're anything below 260, we're fine. So, yep, plane is still slowing down. You can see the Los Angeles lag. Very, very nice. It's probably because of the frame generation. Okay, FC says more drag, okay. Go ahead and give it more drag. Here. Could not see a single thing. I could barely see it, yeah. This will be an interesting landing. The frames are dying here. Okay, I think we can make it to Honda. So we just have to descend further. So at Honda, 3,000. Okay, I'll give it 3,000. So we're gonna put in flight level change. Why is it pitching up so much? We'll give flaps 1 now. Nice, we can start to see the Los Angeles skyline here. Beautiful. It's a bit turbulent here. Jeez. We're below descent profile, so that's fine. We want to be below descent profile because we're trying to capture Honda. Go ahead and arm the heading here so we can, you know, prepare ourselves. I think we're gonna be like one of the last planes to arrive into Los Angeles and VATSIM. Unless there's more. Now we're like literally the last ones. There we are. Nice. Okay, good. Right, 3,000. We want to be at this altitude. Good. Let's go ahead and turn for Honda. Alright, check. Don't worry. Prepare the landing checklist. We can put flaps 5 now. Reduce the speed a bit here. And we are now gonna arm the approach. Right, nice. Okay. Captured Honda just in time. Nice. Los Angeles traffic, Philippine 102 Heavy is inbound for the ILS 25 left, intercepting localizer now via Honda waypoint. Los Angeles traffic. Okay. Okay, good. We have the glide slope alive. We're just waiting for the localizer. Hopefully, we can capture it on time. Right. We'll go ahead. Yep, there you go. Nice. Set this to 145 now. Our approach speed. We'll take flaps 15. Flaps 15. And we'll take flaps 20 now. Arm the speed brakes. I know we don't need. Wait, no, we don't do that now. Wait. Okay, 12D. Is that? Yeah, that's 10 DME. Nice. Okay. Los Angeles traffic, Philippine 102 Heavy is fully established ILS, runway 25 left approach, Los Angeles. Checked, okay. Just waiting for 2,000 now, so then we can lower the landing gear. 2,000 or 6 DME, you lower the landing gear. From what I've heard. Oh, a bit of the lag there, jeez. Alright, 2000, gear down. Green. Alright, landing gear is down. That's 25. Go ahead and on the speed brakes. And flaps full. Alright, landing checklist. Speed brakes arm, landing gear is down, flaps 30. Landing checklist completed. So typically the practice is that you want to have everything at least before 1,000 feet. So yeah, that's basically the rule of thumb. Okay, my aircraft. Gonna let the auto throttle do all the work while I control the aircraft. Got 2 white, 2 red. Good.
Approaching minimums. To minimums.
Continue.
$100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
We're down. Alright, speed brakes. Reversers. Oh, it's lagging a lot. Whoa! 60 knots. Alright, and this is Lima, I think. Alright, welcome to Los Angeles. 12 hours and 50 minutes. Sorry about the lag spike, but yeah. Typical MSFS. So now we can actually let's first clean up the aircraft. Yeah, that's a really good thing to do. And speed brakes, they're already out. Landing lights, runway. Oh, the runway turn-off lights. I forgot to turn those on. Those lights, strobe lights. Actually, we can leave those on because we're crossing runway. APU on. Alright, just add a bit more thrust here. You got this. We'll switch off the flight directors. There's a Qantas A380 up ahead. Nice. Show lights off. And we'll get GSX on. So the gate number that Philippine Airlines park at, it's gate 20 something. 208, yeah. No. Sure. Okay, if we look at our chart here, 208 is somewhere, yeah, it's there on the midfield satellite concourse. Bit more power here. Nice, I hope you guys enjoyed that landing. Despite the frame rate issue, I don't know what happened there. Let's just turn left over here. We'll take a look at the landing rate later. Okay, so 20210, looking for 208, which I think it's here. I think this is us. 208. Yeah, I think, yeah, this is definitely us. Over here, we have safe dock, which is really nice. Alright. Line lights, runway turn off lights off. Man, I think this is going to be a really terrible parking here. Just a bit more. There you go. One knot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop! Bit too far. It's fine. Alright, APU is off. Oh, sorry, on, and shut down the engines. All right, let's get the doors if they are armed. Well, if checking if the slides are armed. Alright. Beacon lights off. And there you go. Okay, now we'll do the shutdown checklist. We'll turn off the block time. Hydraulic panel. Turn all of these off, including C1, C2, electrical. Fuel pumps. Off. Parking brake set. Weather radar. I forgot to turn those off. Radars are off. Shutdown checklist is completed. Right. Now the big reveal. The landing rate of -1. Okay, that's a bit firm. But you know what? It's fine. We were able to land it. We were able to land the aircraft safely. And on the touchdown zone, which is nice. Right, there you go. Complete flight. And there you go. So, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed that flight there on board the first Boeing aircraft to being showcased here on this channel. I promise I'll try to figure out more flights. If you have any, like flight recommendations, you can actually leave those in the comments, and I'll be more than glad to do those. So thank you guys for watching. Please like. If you want to subscribe, go ahead. If not, that's fine. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.